Happiness is a Watermelon on Your Head by Stella Dreis and text by Daniel Hahn. At the end of the village behind a green door lived happy Miss Jolly with Melvin her boar. Each morning she'd sit in her tree playing a song on her cello while Melvin sang sweetly along.
"What makes her so happy? We really must learn,"
cried her neighbors, Miss Whimper, Miss Grouch, and Miss Stern.
"It's awful being miserable day after day.
Let's find out her secret. There must be a way." The very next day, what a sight met their eye! It's happy Miss Jolly just frolicking by, with a smile on her face, and "Good morning," she said, with a skip in her step, and a fruit on her head.
"That's it!" cried Miss Stern. "That's the trick. It's so clever. We need hats made of food. We'll be happy forever."
So they ran to her kitchen and rummaged about for a nice bunch of radishes, cauliflower, trout. Then they strapped them all on, tied them fast, pinned them down, and stepped out, delighted to dazzle the town. Such beautiful hats! What a sight! What a show! Do those hats make them happy now? No. So they tried clocks, they tried pots, they tried forks, they tried twigs, fantastical whatsits and thingamajigs. Their hats were ingenious, remarkable, mad. But how are the women? Still dreadfully sad. Nothing worked.
"Try the cello," said one. "Climb a tree. Maybe that's why Miss Jolly's more happy than me."
"That's it!" cried her friends, and they began their ascent. Higher and higher and higher they went. But like four large ripe fruits, so heavy and round, they all with the cello thumped back to the ground.
"But wait!" cried Miss Grouch. "I've the best idea yet. Maybe being happy is having a pet. Miss Jolly has Melvin, you know, what a bore." "We'll have birds," said Miss Whimper, "and monkeys galore." "Something green," said Miss Stern. "Something long, something small."
And they did. And what happened then? Nothing at all. So that's it. They gave up. What else could they do? They were sadder than ever, and their pets were sad too. As they dragged themselves homeward in gloom and despair, a giant green something came flying through the air. It brushed past the tip of a rocking horse hat as it whizzed through the air and came down with a splat. A watermelon? "A duck!" cried Miss J, and she showered them with fruit as she raced through the town with her boar in pursuit. Soon the battle had spread to stupendous success, and the whole of the town was a pink, sticky mess. When the chaos was done and they lay on the ground, Miss Whimper, Miss Stern, and Miss Grouch looked around. They were covered with pips and with pulp and with goo. One had juice in her hat, one had seeds in her shoe. They lay there defeated, exhausted and sore, those three sorry women and Melvin the boar. Then one of the women, but wait, what is this? Could that be the trace of a smirk or a grin or a smile on her face? Yes! All sticky and slimy and pink, what a sight! They giggled and hooted and danced with delight. "We did it! We did it!" Their sadness had passed, and they laughed and were happy at last. Happiness is a Watermelon on Your Head by Stella Dreis, text by Daniel Hahn.